live. Let's see how much quicker. Okay, that was a lot quicker. It's Tuesday night. It's a little bit earlier tonight, but, we always take care of our guests first and foremost. You are now watching Beer, Blades, and Beards. Tonight we have a very, very special guest, and that is my boy over here, Gary from Chesapeake Beard Co. Everybody do me a favor and wish him happy birthday in the comments because he's very gracious enough to come on during his birthday. Give that a moment. All right, looks like we got some interesting stuff going on in the comments. Billy, I hope you're okay there in the emergency room, buddy. Christos, welcome. Nas, welcome, brother. Maximus, welcome. If everything catches up, it may be funny. I'm going to do something a little. I know that internet for me sucks, so I'm running everything off a spot on my iPhone, so hopefully it's going to match up a little bit better. Pull it down. But you know what? Enough of me.
What's up?
Oh, see that in the comments. Nice.
Yeah, I was typing. It's hard to get the two screens.
Oh, it's all good. So, everybody in the known world who has a beard has heard of Chesapeake Beard Co. But for those who haven't, tell everyone about you, Gary.
I think all 11 people in here know about me.
Well, think about the ones, because this is going to be posted up afterwards.
Oh, yeah. All right.
I'm going to add you to the collection,
All right. So I started Chesapeake unofficially about 3 years ago, 2017. We didn't officially launch until January of 2018. But yeah, I grew a beard for my job. They said I can have facial hair. First time in 20 years I can have facial hair, so I'm like, grew it out. Didn't know what this whole beard itch, beard dandruff shit was, so Google like how to make my beard not flake on my shirt and saw beard oil. First company that popped up was Smoky Mountain. So I went to the website, looked at some scents, bought one, enjoyed it. It was good stuff. But being who I am, I was like, I always want to try to do things myself. I've ventured in businesses here and there all the time. So I just started studying and researching and figuring ins and outs, and Chesapeake was launched.
Yeah, okay. Now that you've hit on that.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say the Chesapeake name was
finish. I'm sorry.
Where we live in Maryland. We're close to the Chesapeake Bay. So I just went with Chesapeake.
That's one of the things I've always, because I know you've got there out on your website, and you created your company with that goal in mind of no BS, no gimmicks, no games. First one that I think I know who didn't have a bad experience like with other oils and got pissed off and said, screw it, I can do it better.
Yeah, well, see, Smoky Mountain's good stuff. It wasn't the best I've ever used, having used so much more since then. But I wasn't pissed off at it. I was just like, hey, this is good stuff. I know I could do better than this. If this company could do what they're doing, and so I said, why not? So at first, before I didn't do anything until I started like learning about it and like educating myself. Because I just dropped it down below. Because even when I started, like I wasn't going to be a kitchen cook. Like I never once made beard products in my kitchen or on my, like I had a dedicated space from day one.
Nice.
So I didn't want to be like, I'm not a fan of kitchen top cooks. Like if you're going to be a business and call yourself a company, then be legit from the start. I'm not a fan of kitchen top cooks.
Yeah, you've made no, how shall I say, you've made no secret of your hatred of that.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? So
yeah, I do think.
I think we run over each other a little
Go ahead,
bit.
sir.
So I was gonna say, like when I started, I didn't know who Beard Brand or Live Beard or any of those guys were. I didn't know any of them. And the second company I actually ever found out about was Black Rebel, because that was actually a name that I was searching because I was like, you know what? When I was younger, I was on a baseball team called the Rebels. So then I didn't want to just call it Rebel Beard Care, Rebel Grooming. I was like, you know what? Black Rebel. So I looked it up. Black Rebel existed, Pedro. So Pedro is actually the second business I ever knew about. Hey, thanks, Dan. Appreciate it. And everybody else. So I recently talked to
Thank
Pedro
you, brother.
about
It's
that
very
too.
generous of you.
Yeah. I actually had a conversation with Pedro probably about a week or two ago, maybe about 2 weeks ago. And I told him, I said, I almost called ourselves Black Rebel, but that's how I found you, because I searched the name out. And he goes, you could have just gone with Rebel. I'm like, because I told him why I was looking for Rebel. I was like, yeah, but I didn't want to name it specifically after the team I was on. I wanted it to be a little edgier, because I was going to go with more of a punk rock theme with Black Rebel. But nice. Pedro beat me to it. He smart man, great name. So we just went local with Chesapeake. Sometimes I wish I would have picked a name that wasn't like region specific, because I want to be a global brand, not just a Maryland brand.
Yeah, but if you look at where, say, like when I first found you 2 years ago and where you are right now and how much you've grown and how much you've done, you're just expanding in leaps and bounds.
Yeah, so when we first started, so our logo when we first started was like, our flag inside the beard with the glasses, and then, kind of like a motorcycle patch.
Yeah.
And that's what I was, because I'm a huge Sons of Anarchy fan. So I was kind of going after that look, kind of. One of my brothers from a motorcycle club I was in back in Arizona, and also worked with in law enforcement. He was an artist.
Hey, Hookem.
And I told him what I was doing. I said, hey, I want to do this logo. I said, but I need you to help me out. I want to put the Maryland flag in a beard. So he did that first logo for me. I said, but I want to look like our patch. So he made that for me. And then we kind of progressed, because a lot of companies, and it's hard to do things that other companies are hard to not do things similar to other companies, because you can only be so creative in this industry. So you're going to have similarities. But one of the things I didn't want to be I didn't want to go the gimmick route where it was like cartoonish things. And this is no knock on anybody. This is just my personal preference. I didn't want no cartoon character. I didn't want no animal. I wanted to be something where you can see it on the shelf of a high-end salon or a high-end, retail location. Yeah. So then we transitioned from the biker patch look to what we have now, more of like an elegant, I think, look is what I would call it. But yeah, from when we first started, with 2 cents, and now we're like,
I like those.
Yeah, so that red and white one, that's kind of like the Coca-Cola script. We just did that for fun, just something different to have. We're actually gonna have I don't know if you saw that post of the new shirt we're coming out with. I'm gonna have that little skater guy into a sticker.
Yeah. And Vic, I changed art out of respect for Gary, because it's some other stuff he's got done later on. So I switched it for him.
Yeah, and I originally thought it was at 8, so that's why I had planned on it for 8.
No biggie. But yeah, my guests always come first on this show,
Yeah. So that new shirt, while it's not even the new shirt's not elegant, but we had a t-shirt design contest, and I told the people who were doing it that if you wanted to win this contest, you needed to do something that spoke to like my personality and like my history. And the skater punk thing is exactly speaks about where I came from. So we went with that design. And to be a limited design, we're going to do a run of shirts, even though it's not our elegant look, but I love it. So
Yeah, but I like how with your bottles and how they've changed, you know, just from like I just got Parrot in, but how it's simple, it's elegant with the white label and everything. Or you've even switched it up a little bit. And granted, I got mine after the original Murdered Out, but how that black on white really stands out.
yeah, so like we've changed packaging, and this is the thing too. Like when you first start the business, you kind of get like what you think's gonna work and what you like. But then you learn so much as you go, and we've made so many changes because like I'm constantly wanting to make it better. And we were doing 2-ounce bottles. There's only so many options we could have done with the 2-ounce because when we first started, we were doing 2-ounce. And we went from amber bottles to frosted bottles. Because originally when we first started, our colors were black and white. That's what they were. And then we kind of evolved to adding more colors. And then we evolved to putting pictures on our label. Then I wanted to go, you know what? I just want to go back to the black and white classic, white bottles, black lettering, just back to a classic look.
I do. I'll freely admit that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of the frosted bottles, to be honest with you. Because the one it rubs off, and then the labels don't stick.
And Viking,
well.
I don't know. Sorry, happened? Gary. Viking, I have no clue. I don't put my beer in a hair tie, so
damage it. It can. It's just like with any hair. I mean, if you can cause breakage and stuff. I think the best one to ask, who probably has a video on that, is Dan. I know it can, but I know
and hair ties.
I know bearded guys use the hair bands a lot. Now they make hair bands that are gentle for your hair. I wouldn't use a rubber band, but I think as long as you have the healthiest hair possible, you're going to be able to use it, but not. I wouldn't do it all the time. I mean, but you're gonna have breakage. You're gonna damage your hair. Your hair is a very precious commodity. I mean, you're gonna damage it. But, thanks, Beard Code. I'm trying to read and talk and read
and Maine, welcome, brother. Glad to have you here. Beard Code, welcome to have you. Welcome. Love to have you here. Suited Beardsman, how you doing, brother?
Andrew, my man. But yeah, like I said, we made a lot of changes. But then like that black bottle, that's anytime we do a collaboration, I kind of, I don't say kind of, I give liberty to the person to make the decisions. And I asked Dan if he wanted to do black bottle, and he said yeah. So that's what we did.
Well, I mean, speaking of your collaborations, that one you did with Matt with No BS Beard Reviews, holy crap!
Yeah,
that was phenomenal.
He chose the containers for that too, and he wanted to do the opposite, the black and white, lids. And
it was just phenomenal the way you've got your scents and the way they mix and match and intertwine with one another.
Yeah, the one that's rough for me is the leather whiskey one. I think is leather whiskey, the balm. Matt liked it like that, so that's how he went. But I prefer the butter, the pineapple smoke. So good.
Oh God, yes. Dear God, yes.
But I am. What was I saying? But yeah, so we actually are.
I mean, I'll admit I'll admit my all-time favorite scent of yours, hands down, is Belfast. So that's why I'm really loving Irish Blue.
Hey Tom, thanks buddy. I wore Irish Blue Mojo earlier today, and then after I got off work at 6, I took a shower. I used a beard wash, apple cider vinegar beard wash I'm testing. And then I used Ultra after that. And I got out of the shower and I put in the oil that I'm testing for upcoming collaboration. And then what was I going to say? Yesterday I used the Octane conditioner. Not bad. I enjoyed it. And then what was I going to say? Oh, the mixology set. Yeah, so we have that's almost. I think sometime in May we'll roll that out.
It's not your mixtape stuff, right?
No, so mixtape's already out. Mixology is it's going to be a set of 5 half-ounce oils and 5 1-ounce butters, and every oil and every butter is going to be a completely different scent. But they're going to be basic scents, like it's going to be like vanilla or like pineapple, like just probably 1 or maybe 2 cents per bottle or jar. And what the idea is
that Irish Blue?
Huh?
Sorry, God. Didn't Jamin design Irish Blue? Wasn't that?
Yeah, Jamin gave the suggestion because he was wearing Belfast one day and then eating a bunch of blueberries and was like, "Hey, this smells good. You should try it." And, Ryan C needs to change his profile picture with the new hat. Get that peak hat, buddy. Yeah, Poe's really good.
Vic, no, I haven't tried Poe yet. I haven't tried that one yet. But
so, I won't reveal the numbers here.
That's because Poe.
But you have made more orders than anybody in history. And since I've been in business, you've ordered from us more than anybody, and you don't have Poe. I can't believe that.
No, I don't.
I will never.
It was only because of the oud. Yeah, don't do that. And my kids aren't watching downstairs right now. So.
Yeah, I won't reveal it. I can tell you later if you want to know the actual number. You won't believe it.
No, I'm good. I look at my beer shelf area over here, and it's dominated by Chesapeake.
Yeah. If you're afraid of the oud,
like I said, I will always support a brother.
You won't be disappointed. If you don't like oud, I think you'll like it. It's not.
Well, I had never tried it until I tried the no with the oil. I think has the oud in it, and that smelled pretty damn good.
Yeah, night and day different than Poe.
And then I think, crap, I gotta grab the box. I think someone said one of the soaps. Hold on.
Jamin's like, no way. Jamin, he's got you beat by a good 15 or so.
I think somebody made mention that from Savage Heart, that kind of smelled just like Poe.
Oh, that is Poe.
Okay, I've been using that recently in the shower, and that is freaking phenomenal.
Yeah,
so.
if you like that, that's Poe. So that was supposed to be the signature oil and balm for Savage Heart, and that's going to be the only beard product that Savage Heart did. But with Savage Heart on hiatus, I decided I liked the scent so much I was going to release it, and we named it Poe.
Nice. Well, it also makes sense with you being based out of Maryland, and Poe was like in Baltimore, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Right, his horror stuff?
Yeah, so that's where, that's where the inspiration came from.
Steve's having fun tonight. I love that. I'm the 254th best customer.
He's probably pretty close. I know we've got thousands of customers, so I think we've probably got 5,000 or 6,000 customers, and Steve is definitely on the lower end of that list. But I still love you, Steve.
How can you not, especially on a podcast with Holly? Did you see the intro stuff they were doing?
Yeah, I saw that. I think it's pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I have a lot of private video chats with Holly and Steve. Holly has a personality. I think Holly's going to carry that channel. Steve's going to sit there and laugh, and Holly's just going to carry it.
Well, I'll give Steve the benefit of the doubt. I'll put it like this: it's like when the mayor first started going with dance, and how the mayor was all and come out of his shell.
Oh
So
yeah,
once
the mayor
Steve
is
gets
great.
his feet under him and starts getting a little bit more comfortable, I think Steve could, I don't know, be a good carry on.
Oh yeah, I enjoy watching the mayor. You know what's funny? So you know how the mayor gets kind of just starts talking and gets on the roll a little bit. So when I met him in real life, is the same. Like what you see on the camera, just like with Dan. Although Dan is a little bit different off camera, but not much. But what you see with Mayor, that's exactly what you're getting. He's such a good guy. I was very very glad I got to meet him. And Dan, of
Nice.
course, you know what I mean. And I got to meet Violet for like a little bit. She was sleeping, but she's so little, and of course, being so new, like afraid that you don't want to touch, you can get baby sick and stuff. So I was afraid, but so little, so cute. I think she looks like Maddox. And I told Sam that, and Sam said that Maddox disagreed with me. But yeah,
So, did you autograph bottles in Dan's cave?
No, I didn't. Who, Dance Studio? I didn't know that was a thing.
Have been the first. How fitting would that be?
Oh, yeah, Thomas, I saw that, man. I appreciate it. I never would have thought like, hey Dan, let me mark up your wall. Like he's put so much time and money on that studio. I never would have imagined asking to write on it. I tell you what, though.
Hey Bam, how you doing, brother? Hope things are going good out there in Georgia.
Yeah, inside my shop, I didn't cover the ceiling. I didn't block the ceiling off because I wanted the rafters open because I want people to sign them when they come by. So it's not been signed yet.
Gonna have to make a trip out there. Just signature to be named later. You know, Tickle Ball necklace was here.
Yeah, the signature to be named later.
You know, and that's so funny. Something you said like about a year ago with Tactical Ball necklace has just stuck. And it's
so
freaking
funny. Yeah. But I hear other people say that because, like, I don't know if they necessarily know what that means or like why we say that, unless they can look at the TCTBNL and kind of make it fit. But then when I look at that, that's what I see: Tactical Ball necklace. Yeah, Thomas Schuster's been a good customer.
I think I even worked at.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think I even worked at Tactical Ball necklace in Seattle for you.
Yeah, I love that name. But yeah, so those saying
it's funny.
I do, you know, I appreciate all our customers. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, I know some people will say, when people say, I wouldn't be here without you, like, well, no, you would be. You'd be here because you got yourself there. I agree with that. But as a business, no, without customers, I wouldn't be here. I could make all the products in the world, but if nobody's buying it, you know what I mean? So did my hard work get me here? Absolutely. Did the customers keep me here? Oh yeah, for sure. Like I would not be where I'm at without the customers.
Funny to me when I found out about you a long time ago, it was because of Beer Times with Scott. He made mention about some stuff, and you know, he mentioned you were a vet. I'm like, I gotta buy. Belfast hooked me.
Yeah, so we do have. You asked me about mixtape earlier. Mixtape is out, but our mixtape series is only available on the app. So if you don't have the app, you're not going to be able to see it or even buy it. So, Jamin, cough family. Yeah, I have. So we had an ambassador team for a long time, and I don't want to say we were the first because I don't know 100%, but I know we were one of the first to have an ambassador team in this industry. and it's a double-edged sword. Like, we had good guys, but then we had some situations where guys were getting us in trouble. And I was obviously responsible for a lot of that, because it's my business, you know what I mean? So recently I ended the ambassador team because I was like, you know what? One, everybody and their mother has one now, and it's kind of like a gang war. Everybody's trying to show their turf, and it just gets annoying. So I got rid of the ambassador team. I have a handful of people that I kept around as, like, we call them family. Like, it's just the people who I couldn't get rid of because they mean a lot to me. I guess you can call them consultants, if that's one, because I toss around all the different stuff.
Remember that, guys, because Gary doesn't like anybody, so he's calling you all family and liking you. So remember that.
Well, they know I don't like them. I love them. Just kidding. Hey, Pizza Face, what's up, Max? But yeah,
nice.
I don't even know what I was talking about. But the mixtape, yes, you can only get it on the app. This one is Cubano with Macintosh apple, and it smells really good.
That one on order.
So we have 19 likes. We have
also, I was like, I got to jump on that quick.
81 to go.
If we get, okay, let's play it. If we get to 700 likes, what are you giving away?
My house. So,
yeah, Drew, the Woody Ransom. Nice try.
Yeah, Drew's Nitro Shop just joined in. His birthday's tomorrow.
Happy early birthday, Drew.
So, let's do this. I'm not going to say how much because I don't want to. Let's do a giveaway. I want to give it's a digital gift card. So you won't know how much it is until you open it.
Random number?
Yeah, there's 26, 25 in here. So, dude, we went from 19 likes to 26 likes real quick.
And guess what? You just typed Dan C for the most viewed beer blades and beer blades and beards. I'm seeing 27 people on the top of my screen. That's tied for the most.
That'd be the only thing I will ever tie Dan C in.
Right? Oh, hey, Tyson. I didn't see you. Sorry.
Hey, Tyson's here. What's up, buddy?
So let's see. There's 27. We're doing, Dan
you know what? No, here, I got a question.
Rules.
I got a question.
All right, then you'll know it.
Maybe you'll know it. Oh, can you see the chat in this little thing that we're doing?
Yes. I can see the chat over on the side. Only for Steve.
And this is, it's not what he has now. It's what he has. Did you send me a message?
No, I didn't send you squat, bro.
Oh. Did you get mine?
Hold on.
I'm trying to
scroll
see if you know the answer.
You probably sent a private chat. I'm switching one screen over here.
So while we're trying to figure this out, what's in beer today, fellas? What's in beard, yo?
All right, let's go back here.
Yeah, Maine Michael had some beautiful flowers from his little daughter, a.k.a. Sasha, put in some flowers. I was video chatting with them, and I was like, hi, Letty. And they're like, oh, I'm not Letty today. I'm Sasha. I'm like, oh, what? Okay. Pillow
No,
talk.
I'm not seeing squat anywhere, bro. Sorry.
All right. Well, then I won't do that question. So I've got, look at this. That's the wizard from Kingsman. Oh, I love that.
Nice.
You know, it's funny. I actually had somebody ask me because they were sold out of the oil. Somebody asked me, "Hey, can you make a custom oil, but in the same scent as the wizard?" And that'd be, I couldn't do it. I mean, no, I could do it, but I wouldn't do it.
So go for a random number for your giveaway then.
Yeah. So what is it? We got 26 in here. So just go 1 through 20, so we can make sure somebody gets it.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull that up.
Matt's got Vitega, Strange Bromance, Vitality, French Crush, Leland. I think Leland's the one I don't like. Dr. Wolf, I don't have that one yet.
Come on.
Live Bearded. Yeah, Ben got that Live Bearded from the auction.
You said 1 through 20. So
did you already tell them to go?
Actually, here.
They already
No,
got
not yet. Actually, we're gonna make it 1. I don't see any guessing.
Oh, I see.
Of course, I'm slow ass over here, so.
Yeah, Vic's telling them to stop. Everybody's guessing. Hey, Holly's here.
All right, guys. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Hold it. Starts us all over here in just a moment. Slight miscommunication.
So I'm keeping track, so I'll know when to start the count.
Okay, guys. We're going to do it 1 through 15 to make sure somebody wins. It's going to be, Dan C rules. Whatever number pops up first that I spot, I'm going to win. Gary's going to send off a undisclosed amount for a digital gift card. So 1 through 15, now go.
Well, guess one
and
time.
Holly, welcome to the show.
Sweat tight. I've been using her silk too. I love that stuff.
I've been using their sugar scrubs recently. It's pretty good. Okay, hopefully you're seeing someone scroll through because I'm not.
Yeah, there we go. So we have 7, 7, 13, 12, 13, 8, 9, 4, 15, 5, 8, 3, 8, 12, 3,
5,
8,
5,
12,
5. Whoever's 5.
Ben Taft was the first one to say 5.
There you go. Ben, you got it, bro. The number was 5.
All right, so
it's going through a little better than this, but Ben, you know the rules. Get a hold of Gary on Instagram.
No.
Beard.
Negative.
Yep.
I'm sending it to him right now.
Nope. All right, cool.
Digital gift card issued. Check your junk folder, just in case. But he should get the email any moment. I sent him a digital gift card.
Holly, Gary, especially with your side biscuit in here.
I won't say how much the gift card is because they're all going to be random. So I don't want people getting jelly.
Nice.
So you got 26 in here. That's not bad. Not a bad number.
No, you hit 27. That ties Dan C for the most watched show live.
Like I said, that'd be the only thing I ever tied. Thanks, Connor. That'd be the only time I ever tied Dan.
Yeah, Bearded Motivation had the record for a while with 20.
I don't know if he's still in here, but I'll tell you a little story about Dan. So
please.
So Dan and I, when we first met, I guess, weren't really. I am 40, Drew. We didn't hit it off right away because, my public persona. You mean like I'm a little aggressive? Well, even back then, 2 years ago, I was probably bigger dick than I am now. But we had a conversation, and got to talk, and then, in my opinion, we've been really close since then. But yeah, I don't know if he's still in here, but he can vouch for that. Mo, what up, Mo? Hey, if I'm your
how you doing, brother?
I'm her favorite teabag. She likes to teabag me. But yeah, but yeah, so that just, you mean Dan and
Billy, I hope you're safe, brother.
I think Dan and I have a really good relationship now, so I'm happy for that. And there's people that I got along with great in the beginning, and we don't like each other now. And there's people that I wasn't their cup of tea. You see, people who get to know me just through social media probably don't have the right idea of who I am necessarily. You got to actually like talk to me offline and get to know a lot about me to know.
Like Gary, you just set the record.
New 28, look at that.
28 up top I'm seeing right now. Yeah, you set the record on your birthday, brother.
Yeah, but see, Silky Dan and I go way back. We went to high school together. Silky Dan's bad news,
and
man.
Mo, I got to ask you, bro.
Still your girlfriend.
So, Mo, are you like a bounty hunter, or are you just like the guy who bails them out? Because I just can't keep getting out of my head, Mo the bounty hunter.
The Shark the bounty hunter.
Yeah, I just hearing Ben's Mo chasing him down,
Hey, Ben, do me a favor and use that gift card on the big order so I don't lose all my money.
How many grades did Gary get for his 40th? Nice, Vic. Nice.
You know what? I learned. I went to Michigan at the end of so Half Baked, who that's I can't remember his name. Man, I'm gonna forget it. But yeah, I've known Dan. Like, when I say known, I want to say I've known Dan since I started. I mean, I didn't meet Dan physically until this year, but Dan's been around a while, like before the whole social, especially on YouTube, like the whole, like, I don't know, Dan's been around. He just hasn't always been like in the forefront, but he's always been around. And the thing I appreciate, and obviously this isn't a Dan love fest, although we all love Dan. The thing I appreciate with Dan, and why do we always end up talking about Dan? Dan and I don't always see eye to eye, and there's times where I'll ask him questions and he'll give me answers that I'm not a fan of, but they're answers I need to hear, you know what I mean? And he knows that. So he's probably one of the few people that can tell me to eat shit and I still respect that, you know what I mean? Usually if you tell me to eat shit, I have a problem. But Dan can tell me, eat shit, shut up, you know what I mean? You need to stop doing this and focus on this, and I don't get mad at him.
Well, it's like, how can I put it? When you backed off social media for a little while, and you're like, yeah, I had a conversation with Dan. Quit your bullshit, put the keyboard down, and do your fucking job.
Yeah, I said that a while ago, didn't I?
Yeah. You don't know me. You don't know my life.
Yeah. Dan doesn't swear publicly. Listen, after yesterday where we saw Dan mixed sense, liked tobacco, liked bourbon, I don't know what to expect from Dan anymore.
Dan's got the coronavirus, He's lost his mind.
Yeah. So does anybody have... Yeah, it's the Gary show, damn it. Let's talk about Gary. Nothing but respect for Dan. I don't know if he's still in here, but mad respect. If he wants to join in, we can have a threesome chat. Come on, Dan.
Oh, good. Now you said threesome. Steve's in the chat, so you know what's gonna happen.
Anybody have any questions? Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Oh,
Yeah, come on. Who's got questions for Gary?
How old is Chesapeake? Officially, we're over 2 years old.
Yeah, but Gary used the hashtag a little while ago, boots on neck. They have really, in this last year, just upped their game on everything.
Speaking of boots, so when I said that, so Holly sent me a gift bag or a box, and what's not going to happen, Steve?
I think Gary said he's got 7 Boston Scallies.
I have 7 or 8.
I think he said 7 once, but I don't know. They're your hats. It's a question from me.
Yeah, 7 or 8.
How many you got?
I got them on a wall in the other room. There's like 7 or 8. They're staggered. So Holly sent me a package, and there was a picture of a pink sparkly boot. She sent on the top. She says it's the boot I have on
God.
My best-selling scent is Scarecrow. So Connor is the one that has the coconut oil. So yeah, so Connor, we're gonna make him a Scarecrow oil because that's the scent he likes, without coconut in it. Trying to read these.
Didn't you just change up your carrier oils?
So, well, coconut's still in it though. Thomas, just about every oil has been updated to the new carrier blend. We still have old carrier blend in inventory we're working out, but yeah. And if for some reason you don't like,
I knew it. You mentioned Teresa, and here's Steve. I knew it. You mentioned pulling up in a moment.
I would like Dancy Bearded to join. I don't want Steve.
Nice, Steve. You've had Steve. Didn't you pass him off to Holly?
Yeah, Steve did make an order today.
Sample?
No, he ordered Island Rose because we're discontinuing that.
Damn, it seems like everything I love from you get rid of.
So Half-Baked, he's like, yeah, I got my order out the next day. So usually we do take a couple days to get the orders out just because of my job and everything. But sometimes, like if we're in the middle of packing orders and an order comes through, then I'll just come down and print that information out and package it and ship it like within that hour. So yeah, so some guys do get their packages like extremely fast. What did Drew ask? Drew. Who's Drew? Nos.
Yeah, you better have used code Chris10, Steve.
So, Drew, the Beard Vitality is as whipped as we're going to get for butter for right now. What's next scent-wise is we have some stuff coming out at the end of the month. Oh, that's all I got to say about that.
I got to ask, what is the massive difference between whipped and normal butter? Because there seems to be this big controversy about it for some reason.
Texture. So whipping. So basically, you took my butter and whipped it. It's just consistency. It has a different feel, but that's basically it. It doesn't change how it does its job. It changes the weight.
Okay, I get with the weight because it's a little bit lighter or airier as whipped, but it doesn't seem to break down any quicker or coat any little wherever.
No, not in my experience. Of course, I haven't tried every butter out there, so I can't tell you, but in my experience, no. Yeah, volume. Watermelon scent, Christos. I am experimenting with some stuff. And the reason Island Rose is going away is because it wasn't selling well. And yeah, it's only been a few months. And I love the scent. But Dos Barbas is being renamed and coming at full time. So I needed to switch something out.
Nice. Wasn't Dos Barbos one of those scent of the months, like the original one?
The art series, yeah, it was our second one. Johnny Mac, I don't have an answer for that, brother. Yeah, there's no coconut oil, Connor. Half-baked, how did I pick what carriers to use? Research. So my first, well, this is actually my third rendition of the blend. My last blend was more geared towards beneficial for the beard. No, Vic, no, but I could do one. But I wanted this new carrier blend. I wanted to have a mixture of oils that were great for the beard, but then some oils that were more directed for the skin. So with the squalane and the emu, those are skin directed, and everything else is the hair direct. So that's how I came up with just research. I love squalane. We've been looking at squalane for a long time, and we're gonna do some body oils and stuff, some wrinkle stuff for squalane. So that's why I had squalane on my radar.
Not stopping in.
No, Dos Barbas is going to be renamed RK1.
That's a strange name.
No, Rob, because you know Rob K. We say Rob K #1.
Oh,
Dos Barbas
okay,
was
okay.
his scent, so RK1.
Sweet. Okay, that makes sense now.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Billy. Trying to go through questions.
Billy, yeah. As long as you're, above, that's all we care. Stay above that dirt.
Connor, you can use it.
Guys, I promise
all day,
I keep.
every day.
I promise I keep Gary an hour. So if you've got questions for the man, this is the time because we've only got him for about another 13 minutes.
Yes, Kyle, that's what we're talking about, brother.
Don's issues. Nice. You've been hogging the bidet again there, Holly, if you're still in here, huh?
I need to get one.
Hogging that again?
Bidets, like, they're all sold out, but now you can order some from certain companies, but they won't ship them for like 2 months.
Well, it's funny, like when you go to a store now, how food's back on the shelves and other stuff is there, but you can't get in the damn store because we're limiting everybody.
Thanks, Drew. I appreciate it. The only conditioner we have in stock right now is Command Co-Wash, but I do have Ultra, and I have Ultra in the tubs, and I also have Ultra in a regular bottle coming. And then the
really?
detox. Yeah, because some people don't like the tub, so I wanted to add a second option to the Ultra. So you can get it in tub or bottle.
Nice. Oh, there you go. Pizza Face has a question for you coming up.
Absolutely not. I have never dyed it. It's all natural. Tree Waller, yes. So they're off the site because they're redoing them into our 1 ounce packaging and everything. So since I don't have labels for them yet, they are not available.
I was curious about that because I was going to do a review earlier on Lighthouse, and I'm like, what? That's gone too?
Thomas, it'll be available as soon as it gets to me. The labels already came. It's just the manufacturing facility hasn't shipped to me yet. I wouldn't say
I agree, brother. I love
I don't think
Co-Wash.
it's epic. My beard is just crag-like. Vic, so the one that's on the lady's head, it's the same thing as the one on the guy's face. It's just I wanted to show that it could be used for multiple things. Beard code. What's my...
So Chesapeake's got its own buffs. Nice.
We got our own what?
your buffs, you know, like Survivor, how you've got
Oh
like
yeah.
they use them as a face mask or like as a top or whatever.
Yeah, Connor.
Steve, I think he left you a while ago, brother.
Yeah, that Command co-wash is legit. You know what I mean? It's still one of my tops. So my favorite part about running a company is probably the interaction I get. Well, I love creating things. So I like the competition because there's in my opinion there's too many beard companies out there. Well, let me take this. There's a few legit beard companies, and then there's a million trying to be legit. If that makes any sense. And it's not a knock. It's just, I mean, you go from actual businesses to countertop guys. You know what I mean? So my biggest enjoyment is the interaction and the competition. Just like, you know, Octane came out with a conditioner that is being highly ranked as the best. So the first thing in my head is like, I have to do something better. Now, do I really have to do something better? No, because what we have is, in my opinion, the best too, and based from feedback. But Joe's is phenomenal. I mean, and it's not a pissing match between Joe and I. Joe and I are good friends. But that's what I enjoy. Like, Joe makes me better, and I hope I make Joe better. But I think Joe makes me better than I make
that's
Joe. But that's what I love the most. I love the competition. I love the people.
Yeah, that's one of the things I love about God, how can I put the bigger names in the small batch area, because it's great to see how you guys get along with each other and how you interact and how you feed off each other to do better. Ultimately, we as your consumers win.
Yeah, and that's what it's about. So like the whole competition thing, you know what I mean? Like there's going to be people who think one company is better, their product, because it's all subjective. It's like what works best for you. You know what I mean? So I never get mad if somebody thinks something else is better. I'd be lying if I didn't say it hurt, where I'm like, man, I want it because I want to be the best. But nobody's ever going to be the best always. Every day there's a new best. You know what I mean? So that's why it's hard for me to explain because and I like when Joe's came out, I bought it because I'm like, I gotta try this. You know what I mean? And it's damn good. You know what I mean? There's no knocking that. It's in my top 3. I won't say where, but it is.
Nice.
Connor, whose biotin is better? I'll say
There's one from Vic.
And I'm saying that based on people who've used both. And if you look at it, it's like they're almost identical. I mean, Joe and I put a lot of time and effort and research into the products that we release. So neither of us would have released, especially something you're going to put inside your body, would have released something that wasn't the best we can get.
I can say from experience, the vast majority of this Chesapeake biotin. I still have yet to make that second follow-up video, but I've been since I purchased it. And every so often I just pop a gummy during the day just for fun.
Yeah, I've never used another company's biotin. I've never used biotin from the grocery store, so I can't say from experience whose is better. But I know from feedback, Octane's biotin, both of the gummies and the caps are phenomenal. So you couldn't be wrong going with either of ours. Oh, careful, Billy.
Come on.
Treewaller, the hand sanitizer will be available as soon as it gets to me. I feel like Half Baked has used my products for. I don't know. I'm trying to think who that is. Yeah, I do Sezzle.
And use my code, Chris10.
Shut my mouth. Yeah, Joe sells a lot of biotin, so it's got to be good. I wouldn't think Joe wouldn't sell it if it wasn't good. Those are questions.
I've had great success with yours.
Those questions are always awkward because we were like, well, who's Like if somebody asked me, whose conditioner is better, yours or Joe's? You mean you're going to have to use it and tell me for yourself. I mean, that's...
Yeah.
Joe wouldn't sell it if it wasn't phenomenal. Same here. You mean if ours wasn't good, I wouldn't sell it. So I hate those questions. I appreciate the questions, but man, those are hard to answer because every owner is going to think theirs is the best, right? That's just the nature of the game. But
yeah, I mean,
I'd be remiss if I didn't admit that other companies have stuff that's much better than ours. Like there's things that I make that are better than other people, and there's things that other people make that are better than mine. That's just how it is.
Yeah, but I will say it like this, and this is not, kissing your ass. To steal your phrase, I'm not kissing your ass, I'm just talking. But
yeah,
you have always, whenever anything has been bad, exactly. Whenever anything's been bad, you've been straightforward about it. You've pulled the product, or you've changed the product, or you've come out and said, yeah, we fucked that up. So that's where you've got a lot of my respect. Like I told you a while ago, the fact that you're a Marine made me buy from you. The quality of your product got you my loyalty.
Yeah, there's a few companies I'll buy from, and this is one of them. The other one isn't in here. I've got 3 companies I'll buy from, and that's it. And that's not because I don't like other companies, because I've got so much stuff. It's like, what? Man, if I could buy from everybody, I would. But it's like I have so much stuff I'm never gonna use. I threw away almost $1,000 worth of product last week.
Wow.
And I had someone ask, well, why'd you throw it away? Why didn't you send to people? Well, coronavirus. I mean, I'm not trying to send used product to people, and I'm not trying to do that. I love Detroit Grooming.
I get that 100%.
Connor, so there's 3 things we won't talk about, and that's one of them. There's 2 companies and 1 person we won't talk about. My mom said, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. But yes,
and don't get Gary a tangent. I got him for about another 2 minutes.
I'll probably stay a little bit longer. Let's do another giveaway.
I'm working off of you, brother. What do you want to do?
Same thing. My new giveaways are digital gift cards because I don't have to worry about shipping anything to anybody. Because I'm terrible at shipping out free stuff.
Okay, we've got, it says 29 up there, but let's just say 1 through 20. Don't go yet. Don't do it. Remember, the usual Dan C thing. The internet prioritizes your answer. I've got really slow freaking net, so Gary, just kind of watch them. So like I said, 1 through 20 for Gary's digital gift card, and go. I should start seeing it pile in hopefully here soon.
Yeah, I don't see any.
Yeah, nice try, Metal Chef. Go, guys. 1 through 20. Go.
13, 3, 23, 8.
Stop. 3.
There's 3. Pizza face.
Nice.
So I know his name. Let's say this Pizza Face 1, or does he want to donate it back and give it away again? If he doesn't want it, we have a second number 3.
Yeah, I saw that one. God, I can't wait for this Rona to be done so I can get real internet.
Right. I'm just waiting to see if he says he wants it or not. Come on, pizza face. Because if you don't want it, then we know we can give it away. Okay, he'll take it. All right.
Okay, I just saw that. I mean, hell, I'll take it. I just saw that. Oh my god.
All right, sent digital gift
Nice
card.
try. Oh, here's the question. I almost forgot to ask you. I've been asking this lately of everybody. So I know there's been days where you've gotten up and you just feel beat down. You don't want to get out of bed. And you want to say, screw it. What is that one little thing inside Gary that makes him get out of bed and keep going?
My family.
Same here. My kids.
Yeah.
I get up and keep going for my kids. And Kyle, I've got crap internet where I'm at. I need to upgrade to a different company, but no will come out when the coronavirus going on that it's non-essential. So I've got to wait for the lockdowns and the confiscations and all the other crap to be done.
Yeah, I tried to every day I try to work hard just to, like with the business, I wanted to get to a point where it takes care of my family. So yeah, thanks, Babe Ruth.
Well, you've got that goal sooner or later. You know,
Yeah.
from what you said, where you started and what you're currently valued at.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that's how much money I've got sitting around.
Oh, true,
Yeah.
true. But, you know, you can see the growth. You can see where you're going, your head.
But anybody have any more questions? And no questions about what I think
Yeah.
about. Yeah, because those are hard to answer because, I mean, I can't give my personal opinion all the time. Luckily, you've asked me questions where it was easy to say, yeah, I mean, if you're asking me anything about Beard Octane, anything about Dan C, anything about Fable, nothing but love. I mean, they got nothing bad to say.
Camo's got one for you that's on the screen.
The easiest for me to make is the beard oil. The hardest, I don't have anything that's hard to make. I would say most time consuming is Vitality. Well, Vitality, any butter.
Is it just because the process with the mixing and everything?
Yeah, so like the butters, so the Vitality I don't cook, the other butters I cook. So you have to cook them, you have to sit at a certain temp, it has to sit at that temp for a certain amount of time, and then you gotta pour them, and they gotta cool. I mean, like it's just the process. The Vitality is because since it's whipped, kind of, I only have a small. Oh, man, I only have a small machine. So I can only make so much at a time. I can only make about 30 Vitalities at a time.
And Kyle, getting a brand new company come out to install a brand new internet service is kind of non-essential. I've got it. I'm not happy with what I have right now because I want to take my channel to another level. I got to make do with what I got. And one just went by here for a question for you, Gary, because I know you're yawning. It was your birthday. You got a full belly.
No, I'm yawning just because.
There it is.
What was it? What made me want to start making my own
Half bacon bearded.
We talked about that already, but just because I wanted to, I could do it better. So it's just because I don't know. This isn't my first business, you know what I mean? So I'm an all in or nothing kind of guy. You know what I mean? So I just. Yes, they are butters, Kyle. That's a weird question.
There's a good one for you.
If you have any more questions about it, Kyle, you could DM me. We could talk. I'm not sure what you're asking. The next purchase,
Yeah.
Pizza Face. The mixtape series, the Vitality, Mojo, anything.
Mojo stuff, Pizza Face. It really, truly is.
Connor,
And yeah, Bearded Tap, Matt, I agree.
Pay your bills, brother. So, Rocket. Scarecrow. Johnny Mac, it's Scarecrow.
Didn't you say you made Scarecrow by accident that one day?
No, well, my wife and I were making it. Sam C named it. We don't make jelly, you make Mojo. I think Connor is in Canada. Are they giving checks in Canada?
Look at the way he spelled it. And yes, they are. I think it's $2,000 a month or something like that. Oh, there you go from Vic. One Southern Charm getting its remix.
No idea. I was only in the service for 2 years due to an accident. I was a passenger in a vehicle who got injured in an accident. Mojo is like a jelly.
But it's better than jelly. And I will tell you this, I've used that other company's product that I'm not going to mention. Mojo, my skin a heck of a lot better than their jelly does and isn't as greasy.
I ain't moved to Canada. Yeah, Matt. And Christos, I'm hoping my trip to Greece doesn't have to get canceled. But yeah, Matt, since we put up those masks today, we sold quite a few already. See if I missed any questions.
I agree, Matt. Those face masks do look cool.
Pizza Face. If you got a notification that it shipped today, that means I printed out your order. It hasn't shipped. It just printed. I only go to the post office right now so many times. See, I got one for Kyle in here. I'm trying to see if I got old Pizza Faces. We did send some yesterday, so it's possible it was in that bunch. There's a band in there. Ryan's in here.
And Treewaller.
Another band.
He's just released Vitality in Irish Blue.
Chris, I got yours in there. Propagate, Jamie.
Sweet.
Oh, yep. Yours is right here, Pizza Face, so it hasn't shipped today. Yes, Vitality, we have 2 cents right now. We have a 3rd cent coming out relatively soon. Yeah, so when you get that first shipping notification, that just means they're printed. We're going to ship over the next couple of days. I try to go to the post office twice a week right now, just to limit the exposure. What's Vic's question?
I don't know, but you got one from Half Bake up there about your lady stuff.
Hold on.
Oh, Vic's question was, when did the bromance begin?
Oh, I don't know.
And you're saying lady stuff? Go ahead, sir.
So lady stuff's called Jade. It's a Jade line. It's coming soon. I actually have a box of stuff to send over to Jade, the lady who the lines. She's the inspiration for the line, for her to test some products.
Nice. All right, well, guys, look, I hear my kid's starting to gang up on my better half, so I need to go help bail her out. So we're going to kind of cut it right here.
Perfect.
Gary, I want to thank you so much for giving me that time. I really appreciate it, brother. Everybody, like I usually do, we're going to have a very, very different guest next week. It's not going to be about beard products. It's going to be about everyday carry. So it'll be a very, very different thing for the channel. Guys, thank you so much for bringing your love tonight. Thank you for bringing all your energy. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you all next week.
Yes, you guys have a good day. Later, skaters.
All right, hurry up and end. This is the part that always kills me, especially with my crappy internet. When I go to end, it's like, sometime today. There we go.